That wraps up our 11th season of NBA 2K TV.
We have had so much fun with you, the community. Thanks to all of you for making this another successful 2K TV season.
Definitely, and we're already hard at work on season 12. We have so much in store for you for NBA 2K26.
I cannot wait for 2K26.
But until then, remember you can access all past 2K TV episodes from the main menu. You'll find tips on how to improve your game, interviews with your favorite 2K community members, and so much more.
That's right. Enjoy 2K25, have a great summer, and we'll leave you with a special look back at players getting scanned into NBA 2K25.
We'll be out there capturing more over this summer, and we'll bring you all of the action in September, so we will see you then.
NBA 2K26, here we come.
The Hawks on their way to the locker room earlier, hoping to send their fans home happy tonight. Happy to have you with us for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Allie LaForce will be our reporter from the sideline. A look at Cleveland's opening lineup. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Ty Jerome is out there with Max Strus. And it's LeVert in at the 3 spot. And for the Hawks, Johnson at the 4 with Okongwu at the 5. Dyson Daniels out there with Trae Young. And it's prime time in at the 3. Well, Grant, this is not your average regular season game. These teams are fierce rivals.
Oh, yes, they are, B.A. I love playing in these type of games. I mean, the fans are extra loud. The players are fired up. This will be fun.
Now here's Strus. Poke loose. Let's go with a 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Pass to Johnson. Here's Primetime. Pulls up with nobody on him. He buries that jumper.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Jerome laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
Now here's Johnson. Pass to Primetime. 6 on the shot clock. Now Young, beyond the arc. Mobley grabs the board. Here's Jerome, guarded by Young. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Jerome passes to Mobley. From outside, off the mark.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Here's Primetime. 9 points in his last outing. Here's Johnson. Mobley with the block.
Sensational swat from Mobley. I love how hard he goes on the defensive end.
Young from long range. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. They want to keep rolling here following the win against Atlanta.
And you know, some games you're plagued by false starts and slow momentum. You could tell they were getting frustrated.
But what a gutsy win. To struggle in the offensive end that much and still win the game, that says something about the character of a team.
The Hawks have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Well, Grant, aside from making the East Finals in 2021, how would you assess Trae Young's teams?
Well, they're always solid offensive teams. But Trae is the type of player that you need to surround with defensive-minded guys, and he hasn't really had that.
Here's Jerome, guarded by Young. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And taking a quick look across the league, here are the most accurate free throw shooters. And you look at Jerome, The top free throw shooter in the league. Automatic from the line.
And you can't afford to foul this guy. If you send him to the line, he takes great pride in converting from there. The league leader in free throw percentage.
And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it.
Atlanta ball.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. Over the last few years, Atlanta struggled defensively, Grant.
Yeah, the Hawks haven't been better than 20th in defensive rating since 2017. They've had some great offensive teams during that time, but their defense has held them back.
Hawks trail by 3. Pass to Primetime. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The fader, and they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Quinn Snyder, and I wanted to know, how do you slow a guy down like Jarrett Allen? Coach said we have to hassle him as much as possible on both ends of the floor. We really want to limit him, not just his points, but more importantly, his rebounds. So keeping Allen off the glass is a primary focus.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Young, guarded closely. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And he'll be shooting his first free throw.
Ty Jerome. His first team foul. At the line for Atlanta. Ice Trae Young. One shot.
And it's tied up with that one. Well, when you were a player, Richard, did you enjoy the early part of the season?
I love the early part of the season. All the things that you worked on during the summer, you get to implement them at the start of the season. You get to see who was putting in work. That's the part that makes the game fun.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Young, the pass to Primetime. Pass to Daniels. 5 to shoot. Over Strus. They get it back.
Great effort to turn the miss into 2 points.
Yes, sir. Those are the hustle points. And the Cavaliers with possession here. Last time they met was in Cleveland.
Last time these teams met, it came down to the wire. The bench play in that game was the difference.
Anytime you get starter level production out of the second unit, you put yourself in a position to succeed.
LeVert, that's good.
Out to a hot start, 4 makes and 5 shots to begin this ball game.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Trailing by 2. Pass to Primetime. Fader on the way, and that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Okay, let's throw out the analytics for a moment. When he's taking the mid-range, it's a winning shot.
LeVert outside. Taken away. Outside Young. Throws it up high. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Jerome on the wing. Young with the double team. Jerome passes to Mobley. Wide open, but he couldn't capitalize. For Atlanta, they've gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Here's Young. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
The quicks off Trae Young. He gets to the rim at will. Better come with help side defense.
LeVert outside. Pass to Allen. Strus with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. Strus with the bucket.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
The Hawks have gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Here's Primetime. To the inside. Here's Okongwu. He can't hit that time. Nice D from Allen. Now here's Strus. He's got 5. Back to Mobley. Jerome on the wing. Clock at 6. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Mobley, no good. Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Outside Young. Pass to Primetime. Back to Young. Fires the 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Young's got 8 points.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Allen on the wing. He tries for 3. The rebound by Atlanta. Johnson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Primetime, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game. The Hawks need to get one up here. Young from long range. Missed it. 3 for 6 now. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Tipped away. On the push. Here comes Atlanta. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Now a timeout called by Cleveland. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. A different look for Cleveland. Wade, the pass to Porter. Deflected! And they recover it. Merrill. And gets hacked by the D. He'll go to the line.
Team first.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
The story so far has been their mid-range shooting. The analytics might not like it, but elite offenses still knock it down from that area.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one.
First free throw is good. So he gets them both. And Grant, for the Cavs to take that next step in terms of contending, what do you think has to happen?
Well, number one, enhancing their ability to put pressure on the rim. When you look at their rate of free throws and offensive rebounds, there is big room for improvement.
Here's Bufkin. And there's the drive. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And 6-man, a common term in basketball. has a unique meaning for the Atlanta Hawks, Grant.
Yeah, it's the name of their fan base. Extremely loyal and passionate, and they've swayed the outcome of games.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. Grant, the Cavs making the playoffs the last 2 years. A big deal in Cleveland.
Well, outside of years with LeBron on the roster, they hadn't made the postseason since 1998. But this group of Cavaliers are making their own history now.
And so Porter will bring it up for Cleveland. 4-point game. Hunter with the rebound. Atlanta's gone 1 of 4 from deep. Pass to Roddy. Here's Risacher. 3-pointer. The putback. And it's Niang with the rebound. Okoro with the ball. Working on Hunter. Blocked! And it's out of bounds for the Cavaliers as Cleveland retains possession. Porter, the pass to Okoro. Here he goes. Here's Niang. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Cleveland shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And the first one at the line is good. Good on both. RJ, the Cavs breaking ground on a new practice facility set to open in 2027.
Situated on the Cuyahoga River, it will be 4 times larger than the existing one. And let me tell you this, the existing one was state-of-the-art, and it continues to rejuvenate what we're seeing in downtown Cleveland. Shout out to the Cavaliers.
Really good passing wing. Risacher isn't a ball stopper. He really looks for his teammates.
Cleveland shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
2 shots.
He misses the free throw. And he sinks the second. Atlanta leading by 4. Hunter on the wing. Okoro, the defensive effort. Cleveland has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Merrill passes to Porter.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Niang outside. Merrill outside. 4 on the clock. Over Risacher. And once again off the mark by Cleveland. Atlanta's gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Here's Roddy. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Here's Rizachet. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet.
Oh, wow. This close, you gotta finish strong. Like, you can't give yourself room for a mistake like that.
Pass to Wade. To the paint. Here's Niang. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
To the right side. 51 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Releases. Kept alive. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they'd like.
And I really can't see why they wouldn't.
Niang outside. Back to Wade. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
Pass to Rizachet. Here's Bufkin. Lets it fly. Porter pulls it in.
The defender takes away his space and any chance of him making that shot.
That one's good. This game is all even.
Oh, explosive crossover. How's that for a move?
First quarter wrapping up here, and it's a tie game. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment.
The Cavaliers, 22.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. And from what we've seen from the Hawks, what's your take so far?
It's simple. Offensively, they limited their turnovers. Defensively, they forced turnovers.
Winning the turnover battle is so important. They've been sharp so far, and it's showing up on the scoreboard.
All right, on the floor for Cleveland, getting going in the second. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Max Strus is out there with Ty Jerome. And it's Okoro in at the small forward position. Here's Jerome, following the score by Atlanta. And Allen gets it to go.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Hornets at Spectrum Center in Charlotte. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. Now here's Hunter. Still no points. Pass to Johnson. Another three for Atlanta.
Well orchestrated. And then the pass is right on the money.
Jerome attacking. Allen left side. Good D by Kangwoo.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Outside Young, and he lobs it up. Oh, the dunk by Kangwoo.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Here's Jerome. Allen inside, guarded by Kangwoo.
Look, the offensive glass is all about effort and energy. And Allen, look, he's got plenty of both.
Pass to Johnson. Oh, and Mobley with the block. Here's Jerome. Hunter covering. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Second violation. Atlanta ball.
Karis LeVert's checked in for Okoro. Atlanta leading by 3. Pass to Daniels. Knocked away. Stolen by Strus. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And Mobley throws it down.
Not a long way up for Mobley, but he rises to the rim for the finish.
Timeout called, the Hawks. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. Let's have a look at the leaderboard now and see the toughest defensive teams in the league these past 10 games. The Hawks, number 1.
They're on a great run defensively, treating every possession with a sense of urgency.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
With the game on the line, Ice Trae is dangerous man. Young said, I've been owning the moment my whole life. That's what I do. I've worked too hard to be afraid of the moment. Brian?
Well, Allie, it definitely shows in his play. It's great stuff there. Thank you.
And the defense has to be more aware, or else Young will stick them from the mid-range every time.
Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Johnson. They're running. Pulls up for 3. And the Hawks with another 3.
And the defense looking a little lost on that play.
Cavaliers trail by 6. Here's Jerome. His nightly numbers respectable, putting up 10 points a game. Mobley passes to Strus. Who poked away. Inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Strus has got 7 points in the game.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Pass to primetime. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Atlanta shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. Here's Jerome. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That one on Johnson.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Cleveland shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
2 shots.
And he makes a first. And so he hits both.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Pass to Johnson. Here's primetime. Give him 8. Now here's Okongwu. 6 to shoot. Here's Young. Driving to the basket, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Give credit to Young's tenacity from the interior. Getting the D's attention right there.
And he's gone 1 for 1 in the game so far at the line.
Take a break.
2 shots.
2 shots.
First one falls for him.
And Trae Young's attitude on the floor is so striking. He's got this unbreakable edge to him. He's super competitive and is ready to scrap with you.
Both shots good from the stripe. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Pass to Allen. Outside Strus. Back to Allen. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Okongwu. Here's Primetime. Outside Young, just 5 to shoot. 4-3. LeVert with a rebound.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
Strus' shot is off.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
I just love that alley-oop slam, PA.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. Now a timeout called by Cleveland.
Cavaliers timeout. Fans, make some noise for your ATL dancers.
Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaken out. You take a look at Cleveland. They're slotted in at 9th in the conference, but it's still early in the year. And, of course, there's the Hawks, back 3 games.
Well, I think for Cleveland, they've had that kind of mixed start that we've come to expect. Nothing that would indicate they're in for any kind of special season.
They do look like they're the same kind of team they were last year. Good, but not special.
And Cleveland has possession. Trailing by 8, Jerome passes to LeVert. Down low. Here's Allen. Rejected by Okongwu. Young looking over the floor. Pass to Primetime. Johnson on the wing. Stolen by Mobley. LeVert outside. And here's Allen. Out to Mobley. It falls. He's now 2 of 5 from the field.
Shooting while in rhythm. Good to see Mobley firing with no hesitation.
Richard, no doubt about the upside of Evan Mobley. What's his best position, you think?
Defensively, he can guard 1 through 5. He is a defensive player of the year candidate every single year. But offensively, unless he improves his three-point shot, he is most likely going to be more of a 5. If he wants to play the floor, he's got to be able to stretch it from 3.
And they just keep making mistakes. I mean, that's back-to-back turnovers, which easily could have been prevented.
Niang, he's checked in for Cleveland. LeVert outside. Fires the 3. He buries it from 3. And now just a 3-point Atlanta lead.
That's a big make for LeVert. Should help his confidence.
Young, the pass to Primetime. Shot clock at 5, and it's blocked. Now LeVert, 7 points in the game. Pass to Niang. Launches it. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Primetime, covered by Mobley. Primetime passes to Daniels. Here's Primetime. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Team Stern.
0 wasted trips. They're doing their job at the line.
At the line for Atlanta. Number 0. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops the first.
And they've capitalized well from the free throw line. Their percentage is impressive.
Atlanta making some changes. Zeller's checked in for Okongwu. Roddy comes in for Johnson. And it's Rizache in for Young. Both good from the line that time. Here's Merrill. Pass to Mobley. Over Zeller. Mobley passes to Niang. Here's Wade. Shot clock at 6. And here's Porter outside. It's rebounded by Rizache. The Hawks lead by 5. Pass to Daniels. Here's Rizache, covered by Merrill. Back to Daniels. Here's Primetime. 10 points for him. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. Oh, they get a hand on it. The rebound by Atlanta. Outplayed in their previous game on their schedule, losing to the Cavs.
Yeah, we know that on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
Yeah, they weren't doing themselves any favors missing all those free throws. You could sense the frustration mounting as the game went on.
Here's Primetime. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Primetime's got 12.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
Takes a 3. Knocks it down from distance.
They are shooting it well from beyond the arc right now.
The Hawks lead by 4. Pass to Roddy. Here's Primetime. Clock at 4. Out to the right wing. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Hunter's checked in for the Hawks. Bufkin comes in for Daniels. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Okoro's checked in. Cavaliers trail by 4. And here's Porter. Softly drops in the floater. Porter's gotten his second bucket.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
Here's Bufkin. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. And the Hawks lead by 4. And it's Porter with the ball for Cleveland. Okoro outside. Outside Porter.
In the first half.
Second shot opportunity. He got a piece of it. And he's able to get it back. Pass to Wade. 5 on the clock. They shoot again. Okoro, no good.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Here's Risacher. No made baskets yet. They grab their own miss. And there's the rejection. They retain possession. And it's out of bounds to the Hawks as Atlanta retains possession. Matthews, he's checked in for Atlanta. And the Hawks with possession here. They lead by 4. Hunter can't get it to go. Cleveland has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Porter with it. He's got 5. Pass to Wade. 6 to shoot. Here's Niang. No good on the 3.
And one of the reasons they're down right now is because they've fallen in love with the jump shot.
Now here's Hunter. .40 seconds left in the second. Good D by Niang. Cavaliers trail by 4. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And here's Porter outside. Again, Porter missing.
And to put things simply, this has not been his work.
Pass to Bufkin. Now here's Hunter, defended by Niang. Left side Hunter. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Atlanta on top. They're up by 4. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Boy, what a great performance by Trae Young.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Johnson at the 4 with Okongwu at the 5. Trae Young out there with Dyson Daniels. And it's prime time in at the 3. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Quinn Snyder.
Well done on the glass. Gets himself in position where he can use his size.
Here's Jerome. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Jerome's got 6. The Hawks leading. Outside Johnson. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Back to Young from behind the arc. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Jerome on the wing, guarded by Young. And here's LeVert for three. Drills it from deep. He's got 10.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
What's impressive about Caris LeVert, he's played a lot of different roles, Richard.
From averaging 20 points a game to more of a complimentary scorer. LeVert has been a starter. He's come off the bench. He has thrived in any assignment you give him.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
The Cavaliers are having success. Point guard Darius Garland said, "We're building something here and we've come a long way. It feels amazing having our own legacy. We're just trying to keep it going. The whole city is behind us." And Brian, they know there's still work to do.
And they've got no problem with that, Allie. Thank you. There's the triple. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
A real weapon on offense. Once LeVert sees a few go down, you know he's in the zone.
Here's prime time. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
His first.
They'll pin that one on Jared Allen.
At the line for your Hawks. Number 0. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. And the second free throw is good. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Here's Jerome. Here's Allen. Good D by Kongwu. Hawks trail by 3. Here's prime time. He's got 13. This is off the left iron.
An ominous start to the second half. They are now 0 for 4.
Pass to Allen. Here's Jerome, guarded by Young, and he lobs it up top, and it's Allen who slams it home.
Throw it up there and let the throw go get Allen. This man is a height machine.
Here's prime time. Here's Daniels. To the middle. Here's a Kongwu. The shot misses. Nice D from Allen.
Things have been a little bumpy coming into the second half. 5 straight misses.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Strus the pass to Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
And this is why you feed the big fella Allen on the inside. With his size, he is a major threat anywhere around that hoop.
Here's prime time. He's checked by LeVert. From the low block. Ooh, LeVert with some nice D. Here's Cleveland. They're on a 12-1 run. And it's rejected. And they'll get another chance. Count it. Good. And now it's a 9-point Cleveland lead.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. Well, you talk about an anchor for this defense. Jared Allen is that.
It's hard to find a big man who can move and eat up space like Allen. He's a great shot blocker that can also move his feet on the perimeter and guard in isolation. But a difference maker at the rim, that is where he's at his best.
And now Now with a break, here are the best passing teams in the NBA so far. The Cavaliers second.
The passing on this team is very strong. They really move the ball, and you can see it in the assist numbers.
And Atlanta with possession here. 9-point game. Young, the pass to Primetime. LeVert with a rebound.
Good job hitting the glass. They're +8 in rebounding.
Pass to Jerome. Back to LeVert. Over to the left wing. Here's Mobley. Here's Allen. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
The kick out to Young. Here's Primetime. 13 points in the game. Just 5 on the clock. To stop the drought. Strus grabs the miss.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
And Atlanta with possession here, following the score by Cleveland. Here's Primetime. It's deflected.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Look, they're getting good looks inside. It's been a point of emphasis all night long, but I love this hard-nosed attitude of this team.
And I also have to praise them for their three-point shooting. They're showing a lot of confidence, letting them fly from deep.
And Atlanta making a change here. Hunter's checked in. Cleveland leading by 12. Pass to Allen. Here's Jerome. Lays it up and banks it in. Jerome's got 9 points.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Timeout called, the Hawks. Well, Grant, it appears that league expansion is around the corner. Any concerns about spreading the talent too thin?
Not really, BA. I mean, the global pool of players competing for an NBA roster spot has never been deeper. So there's plenty of talent to go around.
Cleveland making a change here. Okoro's checked in. Hawks trail by 14. Now here's Young. 12 points for him. Oh, there's the alley. Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Here's Okoro. The rebound by the Hawks. It's tipped. Here's Daniels. Pass to Young. Young goes in. The kick to Hunter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To halt the run. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Mobley's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Okoro. Second chance effort. And Mobley gets it to go. He has 6.
Coming out of the half, making a commitment to the offensive boards has proven successful.
Young, the pass to Okongwu. Hunter in the post. Guarded by Okoro. Hunter, good. Here's Strus. He has 7. Pass to Allen. Here's Jerome, guarded by Young. Jerome attacking. Back to Allen. 5 on the clock. Jerome passes to Okoro. Misses the 3.
Even with a big goose egg by his name on the shot chart, the team is somehow managing just fine without him.
Here's Daniels, covered by Strus. He shoots. Daniels misses.
That is not a bad decision to pull it from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
Get through. Johnson against Strus. Jacks up a 3. Sinks it from distance. Strus has got 10. Hawks trail by 17. Young, the pass to Hunter. Takes one from 10 feet, and the bucket is good. Hunter's got 4 points now in the quarter.
What an incredible ankle breaker to help create space for a shot.
Cleveland calls timeout. So for the Hawks, Risashe comes in for Okongwu, and it's Matthews in for Daniels. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Niang, he's checked in for Jared Allen. Wade comes in for Evan Mobley. Merrill, he's checked in for Strus. And it's Porter Jr. in for Jerome. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And that sends George Niang to the free throw line.
At the line for the
that one on Johnson. And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
One shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Here's Young. 12 points for him. Pass to Risashe. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Isaac Okoro. And out on the wings, Zach Risashe has so many things scouts are looking for these days.
Yeah, B.A., this guy has tremendous potential as a two-way threat. Great length, good athleticism, and his jump shot could be elite.
The first free throw is good.
Risashe does things with the ball in his hands that not many of these rookies can do.
That one misses.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Okoro passes to Porter. Okoro on the wing. He's scoreless. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Risashe. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
And if they want to come back in this game, look, they got to clean up those mistakes.
Now Porter. He's got 5. And here's Merrill. Back to Porter. 6 on the shot clock. Launches a 3. A shot by Merrill, no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Hunter. And finished off by Hunter.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Hawks trail by 17. Pass to Johnson. Here's Matthews, guarded by Okoro. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line for Atlanta, Garrison Matthews. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Cleveland leading by 16. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Caris LeVert is out there with Ty Jerome. And it's Wade in at the small forward position. Now here's LeVert. Shoots. It's rebounded by Risacher.
How did he break that one? He smoked it. Everything was set up for that to be an easy basket.
To the inside. Fades and shoots. Cavaliers with a rebound. Mobley's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Jerome, guarded by Okongwu. Here's Mobley, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Smart play there by Mobley. Coach's son, man, this guy, he's been around the game his entire life.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good.
And the future is bright for Mobley. He is a big man who possesses the whole package.
Strus, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. And both free throws good for Mobley. Hawks trail by 18. And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. Here's Daniels. Outside Hunter. The 3. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got rebound number 7 tonight. And here's LeVert for 3. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Okongwu. And here's LeVert for 3. That one's good. He's now 8 for 13.
Another triple for him. 3 in the second half, 4 total. Keep shooting it.
Over to the wing. Here's Primetime. He's checked by LeVert. Clock at 6. Primetime. And he jams it home with authority.
He flashes to the rim and is met with no resistance.
The Cavaliers lead by 19. Inside, here's Strus. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And you look around the league, we're witnessing a changing of the guard, Richard. A lot of young teams on the rise.
I think so. LeBron, Curry can only rule the roost for so long. Eventually, that torch has to be passed.
And that one misses.
They're missing a chance to trim the lead by leaving points at the line.
Good on the second one. The Cavaliers lead by 20. It's LeVert on the wing. It's another three for Cleveland.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
The Hawks have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Fourth quarter play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. And here's Hunter. Shot clock at 5. Pass to primetime. All right, a moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Cleveland. On Sunday, they'll take on Kristaps Porzingis and the Boston Celtics. And then on Tuesday, they'll host the Washington Wizards.
And you know, for that matchup with Denver, they'll want to come out fighting in that one. They'll be big-time underdogs, but anything can happen.
And he drops it first. And you see player training methods, Grant, a lot more than just running and getting shots up.
And you know, B.A., what interests me, players not just training their bodies better than ever, but also their minds. They're working on hand-eye coordination drills and just all kinds of stuff to enhance their reflexes.
So it makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses. The Cavaliers lead by 22. Right side Strus, and out of bounds. The Hawks will have it. Here's Risacher. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. To the paint. Here's primetime. He's checked by LeVert. Shot clock at 6. Here's primetime from the left block. LeVert with a rebound. Cleveland has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth.
So tough to negate LeVert's wingspan when he's in attack mode. It's one of his deadliest characteristics.
Shooting for Cleveland, Caris LeVert, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First one falls, and a vital mission for the NBA, mental health. Commissioner Silver has said it's the most important issue for the league.
And I applaud Adam for those comments he's made about it. I mean, the season is so difficult. It can really take a toll on your mind. So it's great the league is trying to help players out through this.
Both free throws good for LeVert.
And when healthy, LeVert is a problem. A multi-dimensional guard who can score, pass, and rebound at an impressive clip.
Here's primetime. Oh, it's stolen by LeVert. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Tipped. Here's primetime. Lets it fly. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta.
Okay, now I think he's starting to get in his own head right now. Maybe he's overthinking things a little bit, and as a result, he's just been off.
Jerome passes to Mobley. LeVert right side. nails it from beyond the arc. LeVert's got 28 points for the game.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Here's prime time. "11 feet out, and good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Primetime's got 6 in the quarter. And here comes Cleveland. They're on a 15-6 run. Here's Jerome. More and more, we're seeing international players come into the league who are NBA ready, Grant.
It really is a sight to see, BA. And some of those guys start playing pro ball when they're 16 or 17 years old. It toughens you up real quick playing against older competition at that age.
Now here's Hunter. Driving inside.
Cleveland foul. Jared Allen. His second. Team's third. At the line for 2. Onyeka Okongwu.
First one falls for him. Both teams will make substitutions. And both free throws good for Okongwu. Cleveland has gone 4 of 5 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. LeVert passes to Allen. And they're going to count that bucket. And they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
In the second half, we've seen him refocus his shooting. Much fewer wasted possessions.
Krejci's checked in for Okongwu.
One shot.
And the free throw, no good. You know, for a while now, the NBA has done a last 2 minutes report on games. Richard, how do you think the players feel about this?
I can tell you how I feel. I don't like the 2-minute report. I think it does absolutely nothing to help the basketball game. Guys are frustrated. They need to move on. If they walk into the next game worried about the last 2-minute report, are they really focused on that game?
Porter gets the bucket.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
Here's Buffkin. Pass to Zeller. Oh, and Mobley with the block.
Already a stellar defender. Mobley proving he can be relied on to anchor for this team.
LeVert, that's good. LeVert's got 33.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Here's Buffkin. Rejected by Allen.
Allen with the range and the length to block shots anywhere on the floor.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's Roddy. And Atlanta misses again for Cleveland. They've gone 8 of 11 from the field in the fourth. LeVert outside. And he gets it to go. LeVert's got 35 in the game.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Pass to Buffkin. Here's Roddy, covered by Mobley. Down low. Here's Matthews. That one goes. Count it.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Now here's Porter. Pass to Mobley. Grant, it seems like teams today are much more data-driven than in years past.
Yeah, I agree, B.A. It's much more sophisticated. And, of course, coaches and executives are still watching the games and forming their gut opinions. But now those impressions can be cross-checked with the numbers.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good. LeVert. Johnson, he's checked in for the Hawks. Wade, he's checked in for Cleveland. Both free throws good for LeVert.
Didn't get to the line in the first half, but since the break, he's been in attack mode. Great adjustment.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Back to Johnson. Oh, it's stolen by LeVert. And pushing it up. Here's Cleveland. And it's good for 2.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Here's Roddy. Pass to Matthews. Got a hand on it, and he recovers it. Here's Bufkin. And they get it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Merrill, he's checked in for Strus.
Sam Merrill.
And it's Allen with the ball for the Cavaliers. Porter looks it over. And he's going for the oop here. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Porter.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Niang's checked in. Atlanta's gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Pass to Zeller. Here's Bufkin. Back to Zeller. Oh, here's Zeller. Slams it home.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
Here's Wade. And the NBA has made a significant investment in the G League over the years. Grant, you can really see the impact it's had.
Yeah, BA, and it's grown into a real minor league for the NBA. The NBA needed something like that for a long time, and it's helped the product.
Here's Bufkin.
Cavaliers foul. Porter. His first, team's fourth. At the line for Atlanta, Bufkin. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Jared Allen, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Cleveland has gone 4 of 5 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Pass to Merrill. Back to Allen. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Team's fifth.
Proving to be a handful. Allen really makes the interior defenders work.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Allen. Well, RJ, there have been so many great rivalries over the years. It's part of what makes the NBA special.
It elevates the league when there are great teams always meeting on the biggest stage. It makes everyone pay attention when the best players are matched up against each other. Allen is a monster on the glass and continues to improve as a scorer.
Pass to Johnson. Here's Bufkin. Five to shoot. Up and over Porter. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Allen's got his 18th rebound here tonight. All over the place. Merrill passes to Niang. Outside Porter. Here's Wade. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by the Hawks. Zeller's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Bufkin. He's guarded by Porter. Pass to Roddy. Here's Zeller. Buries it down low.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Cavaliers.
One area where they set themselves apart today, their aggressiveness in getting steals.
It really hindered their opponent all game long. And of course, it helped spark their own offense.
And they earn win number 9. Each win so important in this league.
And they have to feel pretty good about themselves, taking the first 2 games of the season between these teams.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Caris LeVert.
A quality offensive outing. When you get it going like he did, I'll tell you, it's one of the best feelings in basketball. Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Porter. 36 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Back to Merrill. The 3 hits the trifecta.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Here's Bufkin. Here's Matthews. That one's wide left. Porter with it. And so it's the Cavaliers taking care of business in this one. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long, everybody.
Young, moved that brand new bread, get your